be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
Hello everybody. How are we doing? I hope everybody is doing well. We are actually not going to be doing that. Yeah, keep it low. What's going on, everybody? Hello. We will let it be known that the culprit was the first here. Alfie, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How are you? Hope you are well. Quentin, good to see you. Big John, what's happening? Oh boy. You can't stop the bot cop once he's started, trust me. Lexi was here fourth. Hello. Thank you so much. Dad jokes and corruption. Okay. Oh, appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Courtney, hello. Hope you are well. John King, what's going on, man? Nixie, hello. We're going to get started. I think we should just jump in. Let me see if I can adjust this volume. So there's going to be a few things here that might be a little bit different. In theory, you guys won't notice anything. That doesn't mean there's not going to be any fuck-ups. But I did get my Stream Deck set up. So, in theory, if I do this, is that just, yeah, that just opens, doesn't open my game. I need to get so I've got my Stream Deck set up. I'm very, very new to this. Oops, okay. And so I'm not really exactly sure how it works. But I'm digressing because I'm very excited. Ricky and Chase have sent me some profiles, and I was like a little confused on how to originally like kind of get it going. And so we're gonna build on that, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. So let me bring you guys in, which again, I'm gonna be try to do all of this stuff instead of clicking, you know, and tabbing out. I'm just fucking gonna bring you guys over. So here, I can go be right back, and I can just end it. If you're coming in right now, thank you so much. No, I'm kidding. We're not ending. So in theory, it's the same for you guys, but now I'm actually pushing buttons on my stream deck instead of that. But okay, let's bring you guys in for the truck here. Bam! Check out this puppy, and check out John King. Dude, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Holy crap, holy. We gotta... That is really amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You absolutely don't have to. Nobody has to do that, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Going to Dallas, Joseph, Zachary. Good seeing you guys. Survival, hello. Drunken Stitches has got one. Freestyle. Glenn's got one. I see you lurking, Glenn. You can't get away from me. Patchet and Skank 360. Thank you so much. If you guys did get a membership, please say thank you. Lexi, 3 months because you're amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And 5 more from you. Thank you. Oh my good golly, Ms. Molly. Thank you so much, Lexi. I really do appreciate it. Oh my gosh. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much to John and John. John, and Lexi, I appreciate it. You guys are just absolutely fantastic. You are all amazing. Nobody has to monetize their support. Just being here, hitting that like button, really, really does, you know, mean everything and really, really helps. So, thank you so much. We'll throw that there. But yeah, we are doing a 12-hour stream this Saturday. Jesus. That's the plan. And we're gonna fucking try to stick to it by gum. So yeah, it should be fun here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bot is going to recharge. Have an early night for once. Have fun. See, he doesn't even know what fun is. That's why he spells it wrong. God damn it. See, I just habitually muted my key. I'm getting over a little bit of a throat cold. Alright, we're gonna jump in the cab here. And yeah, we're gonna try this. So I've been messing a little bit with this. First, let's just look at this truck here. So thank you guys. You are freaking amazing. This is a really cool truck. This is a paid truck. The trailer is paid. And we'll get into that. But you can, if you Google CT modding, like Charlie Thomas, CT, Colton Thompson's the guy's name, and he will come up, and he's got a website, little website, like on Selfie or whatever for the mods. He also has a different flat glass, another Kenworth. Anyway, let's fire this sucker up. Perfect. I haven't decided exactly what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be shooting for a 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock start time. It just will kind of depend on what you know, some errands I'm gonna have to probably run beforehand, you know, to get set up for the weekend. So that is gonna be the plan. But I figure we'll do some trucking. I wanted to do some trucking last weekend, and I thought we'll do some trucking now. And I know I'm just sort of lollygagging. We can do all this while we drive. So we're gonna air this sucker up. I really do appreciate you, John. Thank you so much, and John. And Lex, you guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Whether you watch live or rewatch this, if you haven't, please hit that like button because it really does help the stream and the channel. All right. Yes, sir. Let's get out of here. So we're going to jump up in here. I should actually probably do a better job of making sure my pedals are situated a little bit better. Yeah, okay. I've got, so I got my wheel set up like normal, but I've adjusted some buttons, done a change in the button layout, so we're going to make some mistakes probably, but it is, once I get used to it, it will for sure be full Zabetta. And we'll do something. I'll kind of talk about that, but what's kind of cool is, so there was an update where you can have hotkeys. Again, let's just get the fuck out of here. You can have hotkeys do kind of dual purpose by pushing them and then pushing and holding them. Absolutely, Alfie. Yeah. I think Angelo is also doing a 12-hour stream. Confused Mind, you guys may know, 460 from OCRP. I think he's doing a 24-hour stream because he's actually fucking certifiably insane. True maniac, and we love him. Voided, hello, Night Ranger, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, that's not an entrance. Yeah, there it is. Okay. How are you, Voided? Good seeing you. I hope everybody had a wonderful first half of the week. Thank God, right? You know what we're going to do is we're going to lift, actually, our trailer axle to help us get out of here. So, yeah. Oops. Oh, man. He's what you expect from New Yorker. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get our window down just a little bit. Okay, so John King, man, thank you so much. 5 more gifted from you, and I'm just absolutely all over the place. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. We can give a little Hey, you're not competing. Oh wait, there's a train. So, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That is absolutely amazing of you. Thank you very, very much. If you guys did get a membership, yeah, please say thank you to John. And Lexi with a super chat. Are you serious? Thank you so much. You seriously need to stop doing this. You're not gonna break me, but you will make me like cry and sob, you know. I'm not gonna break, but like I will cry and break. I will break down, but that's not breaking. Thank you so much, truly. Scarlett, hello. If I miss anybody coming in, I'm so sorry. We're trying not to crash, which we will. Hopefully not the game. Hopefully, I'd rather crash like my truck than the game crash. Hilariously. We do have a traffic mod in. Seriously, thank you so much, you guys. You do not have to monetize your support at all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're gonna hang out here just in case. Especially like we're hauling livestock. We'll get into that again. Okay, we should be good. You guys are amazing, so thank you so much. Here, we'll actually get this. If you look at our rear axle on the trailer, we'll lower that now. We just lifted it while we were in the yard so we can get out a little easier. We want that stability. Man, I am doing very well, Voided. Better now that I'm hanging out with all you guys. I work the early shift. You know, I normally work second shift. Not by choice. Oh, not too many. There's some people who do and prefer it, and I get, ooh. Oh, they don't They don't stop. I need to be more careful of that. Cross traffic. Okay. Lexi, I was absolutely there when you cried. When you cried. Haha. No, it was amazing, and it was so well deserved. And I really appreciate it. That was truly one of some of the most, I mean, fun I've had watching a stream in a while. And not just because of all, like, the, you know, amazing, like, the giftage and super chat, like, just, like, the community. You know, I know you guys get where I'm going with that. But yeah, so we are trucking. We're doing some trucking. We're up in Colville, Washington. I think this is Washington. Yeah, we're up in Colville, and we're going to be heading through Spokane all the way down to Burns, Oregon. And should be a pretty decent trip, but I'll be honest, guys. I'm a little worried about this. A little worried about this. A little worried about that. You know, we'll see. I mean, I'm a decent drug driving man, but we'll see. Oh my gosh. We're getting off here. I don't know if I should turn the GPS on. I think we'll just leave it off for now. It's sort of a cop-out that we have it. It's old school. But yeah, now it's my turn to cry. Well, I've already done that. Today, what? No. Yeah, so we're starting out in Washington. I've got the developer console. Because like anything, I play for fun, and so I start a new profile and put in a mod to get as much money as I can quickly, and then I buy my truck, and then I take the mod out. I think I have it. I might have. I did take it out. I think I took it out. I don't remember. Or I have it in. Or I have a mild money mod, maybe. Let's see, how much are we getting for this? $24,000 to go. 400. Yeah, okay. So that's a little inflated. I don't want to be a truck driver. So, let's see here. Well, actually, where are we? Yeah, we're heading to Burns. We've got 65,000 pounds, just, oops, a little over, of boars. And actually, I believe they are. Yeah, you can kind of see if you look through the tailgate. The rear gate. You can see some boars. So the trailer is Bart's. I put the name of the truck and the trailer in the description. I'm not putting links because YouTube does not like that. They don't like us a link. We've got a way station coming up. We're on a roll. We were on a roll that night. Hopefully we're not on a roll tonight. Literally in our truck. I know, John. I thought you were. I know you were up that way because you said. And I'm jealous because I've always liked that area. Yeah. So we're gonna stop here because we're a good boy. We're not smart enough to go around the scales. I think there are some situations in this game where you probably could. Oops, just grenade the transmission. It's fine. There we go. Perfect. 101,120 pounds. Don't tell anybody. Please. Because this is... So I think, actually, if I really wanted to do this right, so we could we should have put a pusher axle on this truck. Maybe an extra axle or two on the trailer, because I know how they do some things up in that in the Pacific Northwest, and I like it. Oops, it's actually. Doug, what's going on? Hello. Quentin, you doing some trucking too? Good. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. You were in Seattle this morning. Yeah, maybe not the most fun place to drive an 18-wheeler. You know, it's funny. I flew out there actually not that long ago. Well, not that long. I flew out there a long time ago. But it was funny. I just had like a thing pop up as, you know, oh, but 12 years or whatever that I went out there. I'm like, God dang, I really want to go back. I know some people, you know, like the East Coast. Dude, did you hear that Jake brake? Okay, I mean, look at this idiot. Okay. Come on now. Am I gonna get to go? Oh, okay. This might be like Kenworth on W9 on W9 crime right here. You know, screw it. Fine. Okay. That's our city horn, unfortunately, but... There's one outlaw-ass trucker. What the fuck? So we do have a traffic mod in. It is the one on Steam. The main one that everyone uses if you like search for by popular. Just if you even just search all mods by popularity, it's the traffic one. I don't think it's on the Sunspot. Traffic. Need 8 axles for 105.5. 7 axles is 96, which is what you run. Okay. So if I'm running 101, what did it say? I don't think it'll tell me anymore. Well, we'll get weighed again, I'm sure. Volvo dealership. Trade this stupid thing in for a real truck, maybe. So yeah, this is CT Modding's W900A model. This is the precursor to the modern W9L, which is basically, to kind of put it in perspective, you know, you've got like, you know, Ford and Chevy, kind of like the two big American ones, you know, manufacturers, sort of like maybe Harley and Indian. And the thing that's a little different is, let's say they're actually owned by the same people, and it's a little bit different than like GM and Chevy. It's not, you know, it's not quite like how they're pretty much, think of it kind of like how it used to be, where like back in the day, I probably could have gone a little wider there, but how like Pontiac and Buick were owned by GM and Chevy, but they were a little bit more independent than, say, you know, even like Ford and Lincoln are. Chevy and... I think I want to turn... No, it's not right here. It's the next one. Okay. Anyway. At 101 8 axles. Okay. I mean, I've got 4. I got 1, 2, 3... No, okay. That'll work. Nick, what's going on? Hello, hello. That's what I figured. We're a little overweight. Well, so and what's nice about this trailer is they do have a few, actually pretty much every option you'd want for a cattle pod. We're going up, baby. We deserve to be driving a Swift truck. I mean, 100%. We do not. We do not deserve this. And I'm also, so, it's been a long time, really, since I've played, and I'm kind of getting back in the groove. And then I've got my Shifta. I do have a Thrustmaster. THA Pro, THA8, I'm not sure, or TH8A. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a 7-speed. God dang, man. We could have just wait. So realistic, though. Anyway, let's roll our window up a little and maybe shift it. So yeah, we do have a traffic mod in. I've got 2 traffic mods actually. So I've got one for like density and just overall kind of feel. And then I've also got Jazzy Cats. We're gonna try Jazzy Cats, you know, AI vehicle pack, which gives us more variety. Because I always kind of think, what's the point of more more cars? Oh, this guy's gonna do it too. Jesus. What's the point of more vehicles if they all look the same? And so not only does this have them looking all different, they're name brands. All right, whatever. We're good. So if we look, there goes an Audi. Oh, there's an Escalade. Oopsie. So I need to get used to, especially splitting my gears and remembering which gear I'm in. That's the main effing thing. Because like when I'm driving in, the truck I mainly use is rolling 389, and a 389 is a newer truck which has, kind of like your car. It has like a digital little screen or whatever that, has some information. And one of the bits of information is what gear you're in. It's kind of nice when you've got 18 of them. Road safety is no accident. Alright. That's cool. I think, are we, this looks like the southern bit of the state. Still pretty, but a lot less mountainous. A little more Midwesty. I think there was an accident over there. Do they want me to get off? Fuck yeah, they do. So good. Okay. God, this lane takes it. Jesus Christ, man. Go wide. Spencer, what's going on? Donald, hello. Thank you for popping over, saying hello. Whether you guys are watching live or rewatching this, I do appreciate it. So yeah, this is a W900. Sorry about the bus, man. I think you could have gone around and been a little dramatic. Basically, so it's famously like the Smoking the Bandit truck, okay? Snowman's truck from Smoking the Bandit. Albeit a long-lived version, which ain't nobody gonna be mad about that, I tell you what. It just literally means that the hood and cowl is extended a little bit. Hood and or cowl, I don't remember. I'm not gonna get into the semantics on that. Are you serious right now? Alright, we are over one right there. We're just going a little fast, that's why. Let's throw it there. I think we're in like 6, no, it might be 15, 16? Yeah, okay. Then I'll go into 17, 18. Oh, I do have damage. I thought I had a no damage mod on. I might, and still have some damage mod. It's possible too. Yeah, there you go. Ratchet strap her down and call it a day, man. It is really pretty out here. Holy crap. Okay. Another way station. Do you think they'll have us hit that? It's very possible. We just hit one. Whatever. We'll pull in. It'll be interesting to see how much much fuel we've used weight-wise. Oh yeah. 100,000 pounds. Ah, it's no problem. say. So, let's actually talk and not mute ourselves. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Floyd. I mean, you know, I knew. Panda, hello, hello. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for, cause yeah. So basically I've got my Stream Deck set up, and now I can do some things with it. That's what we're gonna try. So I really should have no excuse. Here's the thing. If and when I upgrade my mic, a lot of microphones these days have like a little light that'll tell you when you're muted. It'll be in front of my face, and I'll still go. Just be talking. But all right. I don't know if we should get up or do or not. Whatever. Next week's gonna be triple digits. Oh my gosh. I'm just so sick of the heat. Luckily it finally broke where I'm at, but like it didn't fucking feel like forever. This is a pretty cool spot. So, yeah, let's see. What do we got here? Sold van. Nice. Dickie's barbecue pit. Oh, shit. Someone's gonna have to let me in, or you're gonna get some boar poop on you. Will not let me use this fucking camera that I want. It's just some extra traffic, you know, and it bottlenecks. This game wasn't meant for all this traffic, but oops. There you go. It's nice. Oopsies. We're good to go there. So this truck, I don't know what you guys found here before. I'm so sorry. We're not a professional. This is based off, I think, specifically a 1979 W900 extended hood. It does a good job. what it is. And I think, you know, okay, so it's $70. That's the main thing. There are cheaper mods out there. They're cheaper trucks. But I'm gonna say, you know, if you're into this game, it's worth it. If you're just getting into this game, I wouldn't. I really, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna be hard to kind of justify it. Because ultimately, all trucks are the same. Not all mods are created equally. That's certainly true. And you know, you just got to be careful. Look at this color here. So, need some rear fenders there, buddy. Colorado there. Oh, look at that. Nice. So we've got Jazzy Cat's regular traffic pack in, as well as classic cars traffic pack. I forgot we had this. I should look at the switch there. So yeah, it's a W9. We've got 18 speed, and it's a C16 by Z-Mods. That is a paid engine sound. It is the greatest engine sound I've fucking heard. I just don't. It might not be your favorite, and that's okay. It's my favorite. We're going we're a little fast in the corner there. We're going a little fast in the pocket. And depending on what kind of truck and engine you're looking and running. You know, if you're looking for if you want to drive, you know, like a more modern truck, like what we just saw, or like, you know, the International there, or like more of a fleet truck, this isn't going to be a good sound mod for you, because you're never going to come across you know, a Swift truck or a CR England truck or a Prime truck or whatever, you know, that's going to make this noise. I really like this little river here, huh? That's so pretty. That's so pretty. But Z-Mods, I think, does a good job. He's got a few other mods. And I do have a few of his other mods. So here's the deal. We had to add the engine sound to this truck. Which really isn't too difficult to do. Z-Mod actually has a free little I guess it's like a little app program that lets you basically create a def file, basically create your own like engine sound for it. So you put it in, and it doesn't have it's for with any truck. Like let's say you have a truck that this sound doesn't work for, Okay, cool. Like, it works for the Roland 389, my Peterbilt that I normally use. So I don't have to do this. But for this one, it doesn't work. I have to get that engine sound to recognize the internal mod name of this truck. So it sounds a little more complicated than it is. Trust me, I get that. But again, not to be like a total cliche, but if I can do it, so can you. Especially with Z mods. I did it manually before, and it was actually, again, okay, but Z mods has a free app or a program, whatever. So Cyber Void, hello, hello. If the light's any greener. Honestly. This is fucking pretty. Middle Fork, John Day River. Yeah, I was really admiring that view. I'm still gonna admire it. So we clearly don't have our damage. No damage on. Oh, but we are coming up to this preview here, so we're gonna hit that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Are we... I'm just a noob. We should be in an automatic truck, clearly. Look how pretty that is, though. Look at that. Oh man, that view. That truck. Yo, sir, are we off the path here? Good enough for this. Alright. Now for my favorite part. Once you park it. Y'all there. Alright, let's get a picture or two real quick and then let's see what we got for a view here. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I like that. Do-do-do. There we go. Oh, of course. We're gonna get photobombed even in this fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? I fucking hate it here. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oh my god. Gotta see a P51. Now that's pretty... A pretty sweet motor. Talk about that. The engine pack, though, that's in this actually does come with a V12. Comes with a Detroit V12, which actually sounds all right. Z-Mods has a decent Cat V8, but it doesn't have an engine brake, which a lot of engines didn't back then. So it's not like unrealistic. It's just kind of gotta have one. Right? It's gotta have one. All right, let's get our panoramic, our panty shot. John Ruda is also, I think John Ruda is good stuff, definitely. The thing I look for in mods, especially paid, is, you know, is going to be the quality and the support if you're finding, like, a lot of it is like word of mouth, you know. That's what I mean. It's not really even word of mouth, but it's like, it used to be more word of mouth. Now it's some dude takes a fucking edit, or, you know, takes a truck, makes it, you know, edits it somehow, puts like his own exhaust, well, his own, took someone else's exhaust, calls it an edit, and then sells it. And then you have that shit, and that's where, you know, people say paid mods are garbage. And that's true, because that's just bullshit. But John Ruda is, I have John Ruda's, I have a bunch of his mods, so, I've never had an issue with him or his mods. I don't know anybody that has actually had an issue. Everyone, you know, will say, you know, everyone's experience differs, but no, I've never had an issue. And then with like John Ruda, and with Bart, the person who made the trailer, that the trailer's like 25 or 30 bucks. We should get going here. Oh, we're our blinky. Oh wait, that's what we're doing. I forgot. Yeah, look at this view, man. Look at this view, man. Dude, that's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I have John Ruda's 389. I have his W9. I have his classic Freightliner. I think those are the three I have, but he has a few others. And they're all good. The thing that I really, and that's, I would recommend Ruda to, like, oh, I would recommend a Ruda before I would recommend almost any other, just because of the price point. You have to understand, I feel like once you're getting to a certain price point, it's just, you really got to be into the, it's only going to be worth it if you think it's worth it. Because if, like, you try to explain to somebody that kind of plays the game casually or something, the most this game ever costs, just the base game, is $20 on Steam. This is really pretty. It's $20. I was just talking to, you know, some people about how, oh, you know, someone's like, oh, I should get it. I was like, oh, I'm going to play the game, I think. And saying that, yeah, it's worth getting. The thing with the game... Did I? That's maybe not. Okay. So you can generally find it on sale. Like I said, it's $20 normally. Fuck, you can find it on sale for $100. $100. I'm so sorry. I'm just looking at this dude trying not to crash. For $5 sometimes. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? See what I mean? You can find it on sale for like 50% off, 75% off. I've literally seen it $4.99 so many times. It's like there's a lot of game there. Even the base game, there's a lot of game there. So, and then you get some of the DLCs. You don't have to get them all at once. I think if you want to play with friends and stuff, you do. Oops, now we shifted too soon. Damn, okay. Seriously? on his band here. That sounds good. This is a 3-level Jake, so let's see what the second is. I like using that sometimes. Three is definitely the best. The 2 doesn't sound terrible when it's a little bit lower, but that. Once it's like 16 and a half, 1700 RPMs, I don't know. I'm getting real pedantic here, I know. Sweet area. I can't talk to you guys. It was a long effing day. I worked early. That's my excuse anyway. Not that I can normally talk. I feel the same way about fish equipment. Yeah, I mean it's kind of. I don't know, if you're into something casually, or especially if you're, you know, yeah, if you're like, I don't say stuck in the old ways, but if you prefer to do something one way, maybe just don't keep moving your tires out toward me, because I don't know if you're going to stop. That's the thing, a horn is to warn people that you're originally supposed to warn people that you're there. Look at this dude on my ass. Jesus. We got time. I think the fuel station's on the other side of the road. It's not really worth it. If we were Bobtown, maybe, but we're fucking not. Okay, I'm not sure why it's... Hold on. For fuck's sake. Sorry, Spencer. I'm sorry, Spencer. Jesus Christ, Streamlabs, my God. I really do need to. I was thinking about that earlier, actually. Oh shit. We could have done a little better job turning there. But yeah, I gotta address that. Anyway. Kind of like when Arthur from Red Dead Redemption. All right, calm down. Yeah, I don't think we're too far now. Oh, that's pretty. look at that mural too. Okay. I'm gonna lift that trailer axle. Yeah, no, we'll just scrape this new trailer. It's alright. It's mine. I bought it. Do what I want with it. Jesus Christ. We could have done so much better. There's like 4 turns in this whole goddamn... Look at that. Route. Everything else is just a bend on the freeway. I've talked about it before. That's kind of cool that there's like a party. So add some ambiance to it. I like that. Oh my god! Did y'all see that? I didn't touch it, man. Ooh, it's raining. That's cool because I actually do have the realistic weather mod in now, or realistic Wayne mod. World War I Veterans Highway. That's cool. There we go. We get our lights on for safety. I think we did have our running lights on. Yeah, look at that. We're almost there because we're coming up on some of the... Pay attention, man. It's really interesting because it's like daytime but raining. It's always interesting when it does that. Miles an hour. If a truck is doing 60 miles an hour on this road, they should just have their fucking license taken away. Seriously. I mean, look at it, we're doing like 33.5 miles an hour. Yeah, I thought we could split it back again. Right now we're hauling, I believe it's boars. Yeah, boars. Oops. There is a variety of loads for this trailer. Bart does a really good job with trailers. If you guys are looking for trailers, I would check Bart out. Again, I'd put the name in the stream description. He has his own website and also Facebook page, but I think the website is where you get them from. That's like a lot of these people for a long time, you know, were on Facebook, and understandably some people are moving away from that for a variety of reasons, and Facebook isn't always the greatest way to communicate anyway. But also it's nice that you don't have to have a Facebook. I don't do Facebook, so... Yeah, look at how it's like beating across, kind of like it's the wind. I've never gone hog hunting. A customer expects the delivery soon. Well, let's take a look. Just under 2 hours, we're 15 minutes away. Alright. We should be alright, barring the disaster. And there's the disaster. That was such a disaster. It was such a disaster that it didn't even register. Okay. Oh my gosh. No Willie's nuts. No, I know, right? We should. Alright, that's it, guys. I'm gonna give up. God. I should just give up. This is bad. That's bad. I want that back. Again, we're just going way too fucking fast. I need to just, okay. Just slow it the fuck down, dude. What are we in a fucking hurry for? Jesus criminy. We'll figure it out eventually, you know what I mean? That you can't. You'd think we could have figured it out, but. Alright. Yeah, hey, there they are. Pretty heavy on the hogs. That's pretty hot. That's pretty. Didn't see anything. Alright, hey, we've made it, y'all. Alright. Let's see, where would it want us to back it up? Yeah, no, we're just gonna skip it. Cool. Let's see. Where do we want to go in the world? Navigation world map. Let me take a look here. So we have. This is the map, you know. They have announced Louisiana, I believe, and then Iowa are going to be the next states. And then I think South Dakota was the next one. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like, I remember California first came with it, and then I think it was Nevada, and then Arizona was the first free DLC. Then New Mexico. Then they started going up here, and up here, and yeah, I mean, the West US is pretty much done. It's pretty dang cool, huh? Let's see. Let's just see what we could get, because this isn't a bad area. Freight market, cargo market. Butte, not but Montana. Take some hogs, man. So we started up there. Let's see. Oh, that's all we got out of here. I wonder, honestly, that might be kind of a good one. Why don't we go down? Dang. We'll go down to Utah. Let's go down to Utah. How about that? It's one of the Dakotas. Don't quote me. But I'm sure I believe it is one of the Dakotas. Yeah. They do kind of look like a barrel of a Gatling gun, I know, huh? Is this actually where we need to be? It might be. Which, the only problem is, if you do it like, oh shit, I forgot to do something. I don't want to. Hold on. So now it's 4 in the morning. Hopefully we didn't, like, fuck that up, but I just feel like lately, god damn it, I have been doing a lot of, yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. God dang it. That's okay. Poopy dookie. Lately I've just been doing a lot of like running at night, and it's nice and it's fine, but like the game looks cool, and let's look at it too. So, alright, fuck it. I think we'll maybe do, it's kind of, I don't like rushing either though. It's kind of, see, these are kind of short. We could just, I think we'll do this one then. It's a little bit longer. We'll take some yearlings up to Glendive, Montana. How about that? Let's do it. We'll have to get some fuel here. Next chance we get. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we're not bothering with that. Takes an hour. It would take us half the stream to do it. Trust me, you don't want to see that. All right. Oops. Well, I'll tell you what. This is what we're working with here. Gotta air it out. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Let's get a picture of us on the farm. It is such a cool truck. I love the long hood. Vintage look. Alright. Probably. Get up on out of there. Get them on out of here. Do. For safety. Hell yeah. I wonder if honestly... I wonder if I should have spaced the... put the lights, the lines of lights further apart. I think we put them on... There's this, we could have done a row, the 2 rows of lights, we could have done spread further out, respectively. Maybe it'll look okay. It's a very pedantic thing. We'll raise the front just so we don't tear our bumper. Keeping coolio. Don't want too much dust in the cab, though. Alright. I don't know. I thought, you know, we've been having a lot of fun with OCRP, and it's been great, but I thought, you know, we'll just take a little bit of a breather, take a little break. This kind of looks like the... Yeah, this is how you know I'm fucking... This looks like the swamp by the Fort Zancudo, doesn't it? Where we go fishing and catch them eels. Clearly. This will be a busy street. We might have to poke our head out. Music's just a little loud. Sylvie's River. I fucking knew it. I knew it. That was, we were doing too good there. Ugh. And I'm not practicing with this stupid thing. We need fuel actually, hold on, before we really get going. Alright, yeah, we'll make it the 78 miles. Let's, sweet. You just get up out of here. Now the sun's just starting to rise. I know. I know. That's beautiful. It's what, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning? Yeah. Tractor. I shouldn't be looking. I'm getting distracted, aren't I? Gotta love it. We'll roll the window up a little. Dance. Oh yeah. It's funny, you know, never thought I'd see the day where clips of him on the internet would pop up, but yup. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't think I really watched it at the time because, you know, fishing, you know. I barely wanted to go fishing when I was a kid. Now I think it's fun. Relaxing. Right. You know what? Actually, guys, I'm gonna have to feed my cats. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I got too excited here. Let's see. Lunar. Yes, this is CT's W900A. All right, I'll be right back, and we're gonna feed the cats. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. We are coming on back. I appreciate it. Yeah, look at that. I'm using my fucking Stream Deck for that. So slick. So slick. Okay. And we're back, everybody. Uh-oh. Got a motor unit. I'm gonna kill him, Jesus. You stand on the other side of the road, you maniac. Right? Alrighty, Travis, hello. Yeah, so this is Colton's W900. If you just search in CT modding, I put the name of it in the stream description. YouTube really does not like links, especially for, you know, what it might consider to be suspicious. So, do your due diligence. Don't download suspicious stuff from suspicious people. But yeah, the truck is, I think it's $70. The trailer is, I think it's $30. And I think they're both worth it. Very customizable. I mean, you give this, you know, the truck mod, you know, 5 different people, you'll end up with, you know, 12 different trucks. I mean, honestly, there's so many options and opportunities to make stuff different. Make it unique to whatever you would like. You know, you want a day cab? Cool. Do you want a flat top sleeper like I got? Cool. Do you want it to be shorter or, you know, bigger like I got? Since it's based off of 79, you can even have a stand-up. So the next one that we're going to build, I think I'm going to put the Aerodyne on it. That being said, it's kind of crazy because it is a Mercury and a double eagle sleeper as well. It's like a big 70-inch double eagle or like a 30 or a 60-inch Merc, which you can be painted or polished, which is cool. Which is cool. Be a little smoother, I think. Kind of like heading toward Moab, I think. Are we? I'm not sure if we are or not. Moab, Utah, I think is. Is it in Utah? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll shut up. Look at that, so fucking pretty. Holy crap, we're gonna crash. With the sun and everything. Phooey. I don't mind some country music. I would say, I'll kind of, you know, air quotes. I'll say I like older, classic country. And, I like Marty Robbins. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. Waylon Jennings. Hank Williams Jr. Or some people I like, Jerry Reed, of course. Talking about a W900. I think it should be a little cheaper here, but 387 in the middle of nowhere is not terrible, right? George Strait's a good one. Yup. You know, and I'm like, I'm mostly like a rock and roll, heavy metal kind of guy, you know. So I think what I like in country is kind of sort of the rock star vibe, but you know, country. That's why I like outlaw country. Well, I'm a big fan of like punk rock, you know. So honestly, punk rock is a vibe that everyone can kind of get down with, whether it's outlaw country or hardcore hip hop, you know. Yeah, this rig sounds awesome. So the engine sound we're using is Z-Mod's C16, which is not, it doesn't come with the truck. That is a separate mod that you have to buy. It's like $6-7. Totally worth it. Then you just have to add the def file, which is really easy to do. They make it actually really easy to do. We'll raise that suspension on up there. We are rolling. Okay. Drop that window. What I want to do here is actually let me try and back it up. I'm just a little worried with. Because of course we came in at a bad angle. I just don't want to have the worst angle in the world. Oh my god. I mean, we've already had the worst angle in the world. I should have just turned it around and stopped in Burns, but because I knew it was going to be some tiny ass gas station like this. Oops, that's okay. But I had some clay. What's going on, Jess? Hello. How you doing? And we're out of there. Oops. I hate it here. Going into 12. I skipped 10, that's why. It sounded fucking wrong. Powell maybe rings a bell. I'll be honest, I think it wants me to... Oh, no, it wanted me to go straight, and I'm such an idiot. Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna make a fucking U-turn. Such an idiot. That was a confusing ass map thing. Okay. 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 Thank God. At least we can just hang out and look at the truck. log truck go, man. I ain't letting truck go. F that. Oh, man. Alright. Let's try this for real. Oh, look at these guys. They also made the wrong turn. Was this fucking closed? I want to go straight. I wouldn't think so, but whatever. Whatever. I was gonna say, that might be. That's cool, that mural. So these guys are just going in circles because they're dumbasses. I wouldn't. You know, you go in a circle once, shame on them. Go in a circle twice. The point is you can't go in a circle twice. It's weird. Funny. Okay, maybe I'm not familiar with them. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's party. That's real party. Stop sign. Figures. Let's see. Do some cool vehicle spotting. We got a Dodge Ram. I cannot see some of this corn, man. Corn's too tall. Bugs loves ATS. It's a great game. Yeah. It's fun to convoy with friends too. I just think it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to like get mods working. You know, you just have to make sure you have all the same mods and updated right and in the same order. And so you don't have too many. If you check it out though, look at that. Kind of cool. A little detail like that. It does have like animated mud flaps. I think that's pretty badass. Same with the CB antenna or CB cord. Come on, man, you're gonna have to get a little assertive here. You're gonna have to get a little assertive here. For fuck's sake. We'll see if we can get, I mean, if we're gonna be here for too much longer, we'll have to just zero traffic out. Come on, man. John Ruda is, yeah, we were talking about John Ruda earlier. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it, I think. Oops, goddamn, I'm so used to G. I keep doing that. G. Set. Traffic. 0? No, is it just G? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Hold on, man. Hold on. They came right away. Yeah, appreciate it, Lunar. Thank you. Yeah. I was like, I just did it the other day. The only thing, the main thing I use the console for is just teleporting. I used to play this game a lot more seriously, like years ago, and I mean, it's been a long time. And obviously, most of what I play is GTA and RP. Look at that cool combine, man. But yeah, I say it all the time though, like anytime, there ain't no better time to get into this game. There's so many cool little things from some updates, and it's honestly it's a lot of fun. And Jacob, what's happening? Hello, hello. What do you think, man? What do you think of the new rig? I know you'll appreciate it. Oops. Let's see. Of course. I gotta see if any of the guys have a logo for like the steps or something. That's the only thing that's really missing. I went for just a clean, kind of old school, custom hot rod sort of vibe, you know? But that's like, I didn't paint the dash, you know. I didn't paint the roof inside or whatever. I try to keep it kind of cool. But again, we did touch it up with a little extra chrome. I mean, not that there's, you can paint it, or you can have kind of a little, you know, extra shiny bezel with the visors, and then the labels, I guess, like the rock one. It's already pretty custom from, you know, standard. That just comes with the mod. We got it absolutely hot one. Absolutely. So I was just saying, man, it's been so long since I've been putting some time in. It has been good. It has been very good for me. You still haven't fucking played enough. I mean, I've only played a little bit in the last, like, week. Mostly getting everything set up. Oops. Is it? Yeah, right here. Okay. Oops. Just checking to make sure it works. Make sure we're not gonna. Idaho. Known for the potatoes. Oh. Vietnam Veterans Memorial Highway. Which is cool because we were just on like World War I Memorial Highway up in Washington State. Good old Washington State. There's a cool old sedan. It's pretty sweet. Oops. Idaho. You can't see that. So well, one of the cool things with ATS and a lot of computer games is you can really customize a lot of things, just visually and audibly. And so one of the things you can do is you can change when they added like Fmod sounds, which is kind of having that realistic sort of three-dimensional, maybe even four-dimensional, I don't know, like a three-dimensional sort of surround sound. When we're in a tunnel, we're in a tunnel. When we're like, under an underpass or a freeway, like it really does, it changes that. That's why when I open the window, or I should say, when I close the window, it changes when we open it. So they added a whole slew of things, I think, in that like update, which it's been probably a couple of years now, which is insane. Because it's just funny, because I just remember when that came out. Anyway, so you can change like the volume. It won't change the sound. It'll, whether it's the standard, stock vanilla game, or you have an engine sound like we do, but you can change the whistle. So we have the turbo whistle set higher than maybe normal, and like you can have the engine sound a little higher, or the exhaust sound, road noise, ambient noise, all of that stuff can be adjusted to your preference. I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like a good turbo sound. It's very responsive too, so I'm gonna shut up a little bit. We're just gonna listen as we drive through Boise. Okay, so he came out of fucking nowhere. I should be a little more careful. Look at that. This kitty's so stout. Didn't even need to shift. Yeah, you got that 3-level Jake brake. So we've been running on the highest stage, which is what about everybody uses. You just sort of set it at the 3rd and forget it. But we will do the 1st stage here. Go to the 2nd stage. Oh shit. That ain't good. Lucky he didn't turn his truck over too. Dunkin', I want donuts. So yeah, there's the second. Let's get back to the third. She sounds a little better in my opinion. Though I do like using the second one sometimes if we're on sort of maybe a slight hill, because this one, it does sound better and it works the best, but like it really will slow you down. Sometimes you want to really find, it's a little easier to find a little more of a coasting slow down speed or a slow coast speed with the second stage jake. Yeah, very cool truck. Last time we played, it's been a little bit since we played ATS, but a couple months ago we did use Colton's flat glass, and it was awesome. I actually did build another one, and it's great. He's working on a skin pack for it because it doesn't come with any. So, yeah, that'll be coming shortly. I'm not sure if that'll be a separate paid mod or whatever, like, or not. I could see it going either way. I just don't know, so don't quote me. The skin we're using does come with. And the truck is skinnable. And I should be getting in, like, my lane properly. Oh shit, look at that. Oops. There's a nice W9, a modern W900. Okay, make up your mind, Costco van. One thing that's cool is the license plates all match the city or the state you're in. Though it would be kind of cool if they did surrounding ones. Beautiful. It's kind of interesting. I mean, this mod, it's, you know, it's a classic truck, but it's sort of a custom. It's a little bit custom, in a way. Like the switches, usually they were, you know, plastic. I don't even know if they were plastic. They might have been Bakelite. It's probably more realistic at the time, but probably the replacement switches most people had plastic. But rocker switches instead of this toggle switches. Generally wasn't this nice diamond stitch and tuck interior. That would have been an option. That's like a Seattle package, but not necessarily. And then one thing I was just sort of thinking about was the space between the cab and the sleeper is larger, is more like it is in a normal modern, I would say, modern truck. And if you look at pretty much every modern truck that drives by, like those white ones, this red one with a sleeper, they're all tall. There's gonna be a couple, like this 389 right there. That was a short or flat top. Speed limit is 80. They're not going even that. Our cat is driving us nuts. Almost thrown up on the bed because he's eating so goddamn fast, and then immediately goes back to eating food. It's like, are you fucking serious? You fucking adorable little fat ass. Please don't vomit. It's funny. Anyway, here, we'll try to see how wide it is. It looks like, you know, I mean, still a little cramped to get back there. Yeah, okay, sorry. But if you look at old pictures, it was basically kind of much smaller, about a third of the size of that. Pass-through sleeper, and that was pretty luxurious. It's pretty cool, whatever the heck that is. Pocatello. Sounds like one of the Ninja Turtles. Pocatello. Our destination is Idaho, or is Glendive. Okay, that's fine. Back in the day, it was a lot more common to see them, but especially if you had a long hood, you know, that usually meant you had usually a long hood meant there was a bigger engine. That is why, you know, hood lengths got longer and wider than original. God, he's just sitting there, man. Jesus. Nice. Idaho Falls. I'll take it. Tell you what, just to be on the safe side. Because, you know, once I think about it, I'm like, oh, I better save again. We hadn't even saved once. That's cool. Louisiana, baby. It is cool how they advertise for their own, DLC, but like, it's as if, you know, hey, come visit the state. So, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We're all over the road. I apologize. Survival, what's going on? Hello, hello. I think I do have Jasper's wheel pack, though I think this is the wheels and tires that come with this truck. Which honestly, they kind of look like Corby's Alcoa wheels. So I don't know if that's where Colton got them or, oops, or if he made them himself. But they came with it. They're the 24s. I kind of prefer the 24s, 24.5s. Especially gives that classic. Gives it that classic look. Listen, Thor, we're hitting everything a little fast. That is definitely the lesson of the night, is the day, the trip. Slow the fuck down. To go up this hill though. Why aren't you going, dude? Why are you just fucking goddamn it? Right? Jesus Christ. Tucked away back there. That's cool. I like that. So you're gonna cut me off? Fine, just fucking go though. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. The sky. We do have reshade, and I fucked with it a little bit, but like, I mean, it's nothing impressive. I really actually would like to do better. Oh my god. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that, but oh my god, talking about going too fast, not paying attention. Again, leave it to the dang delivery van. Montana. make enough of a wide turn. Yeah, I dig the Cobra as well. It's nice that we can have it in purple. Obviously, I know our truck's kind of like a true plum purple. You know, sort of like kind of a magenta purple. Guess I'll Smokey Bear. See that I thought he was going to hit me. To be fair, how should I know? How would I? I don't know what time it is. Look at that. That is just absolutely beautiful. We drive a little longer into this sunset. Is that a water fountain? I don't care. We had some. got special permits. No worries. I have a permit. Alright, well, you know what, guys, I gotta be honest. As much as I'd love to keep going, I gotta work early in the morning, so... I think that's what we're gonna end it. The turn signal click match the background music. Hell yeah. It's always nice. I like that. Yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed a truck this much. So, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't, please hit that like button on the way out. We will, again, we're doing a 12-hour stream on Saturday. That's this Saturday, between 1 and 2 Eastern start time. We're going to play a variety of games. So, yeah, let me know, if there's any game you guys want to see me play, but we'll probably do some, you know, ATS. We might play with some other people, some other games, but yeah, mainly like single player games is probably what we'll be doing, so we will see. Yeah, the porch light is what they call it on the trailers, is mover. There's a few other options. Also, I like that it matched on the back. I don't know, just thought that was cute. We got the cowbell down there. So, yeah, very cool stuff. Maybe next time we'll go over some more the mods themselves, and you know, if we do the 12-hour stream, maybe we'll build a truck together and or a trailer or something like that. Take them out. So, thank you everybody. I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, here's the old W900 that we're driving and a newer one. There we go. Cool. Same thing. Not really. Thank you, everybody. I truly do appreciate you guys. Which GPU? I have a 3070 Ti. 3070 Ti. Honestly, any of the other specifics, I probably don't know. But I do know that. So, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.